Hi guys, it's Catherine and this is a My Kinda Recaps. So last week I recapped the first season of MsLabelled, which is one of KindaTV's older original series. So I did the first season and I had promised that this week that I would do season 2. So I am going to do that recap for you today. KindaTV sort of threw me off this week because they announced some additional content I was not expecting. But I will get to that after I recap season 2 of MsLabelled. So we open the season and Ella is gone! Just AWOL. No one knows where she is. Gus is freaking out. Anna is like, seriously, Ella, where are you? No one can find her. No one knows what's going on. Besides that, the label design program has had to move into a different facility because there were issues after the roomie announcement. So the accountants jumped on the ability to use the designer space, and so they're in a smaller spot, and there's still drama. Everyone's adjusting to the move. No one's happy at all. A lot of people are blaming Ella, even though Gus is like, Ella wouldn't do this, like she just wouldn't screw with the program like this. So everyone is sort of like up in arms. B is super mad at Ella, like crazy mad. She even calls her crew Ella. Yeah, no, lots of intense like B shade going on. So the program has moved. They're still working to keep it going. Label has called in a PR person who's been working for the firm named Drew. She's really cool. Percy calls her like a wonderkind, but we learned that it's not entirely true. She's the one who pitched the program initially, and it's her job now to put it back on task. So she's trying to figure out like what's going on, what happened. She says they've been working on the MsLabelled site to sort of like rebrand it a little bit, recover from the roomie incident. But in order to do that, she needs to know like what's up with the designers, what's going on. So there are some designer interviews where Andy totally puts his entire foot, really like his whole leg, in his mouth, and he like insults everyone he's ever worked with. He says that B is a puppet. Yeah. Really good work. So he makes B mad, and B's like in charge of the program, and then Mirror Mirror pops back up, which proves that Ella wasn't Mirror Mirror and like feeding Mirror Mirror stuff, but it does show that Mirror Mirror is still around. So the program is in more crap because of the interviews that happened with Andy. Well, the interviews that happened with everybody, but specifically Andy's. So Andy's like, B's mad at Andy, Drew's mad at Andy, everyone is kind of mad at Andy for what happened. They still don't know who Mirror Mirror is, but they're like, someone is in the building. So in an attempt to like help Ella, because Gus and Anna have no idea what happened, they've they've been like trying to find her, they have no idea. So Gus, on Anna's cue, because Anna thinks it's a good idea, releases all of Ella's videos, which turns into sort of a meta moment where they're watching technically season 1 of MsLabelled during season 2, which I absolutely love, even though it's like super drama and crazy. But I mean, it made me smile because I'm like, they're watching the show I just watched. That's fun. So Ella had left them like notes to say like, I'm really sorry, but watch the videos, you'll understand. So they know she's been framed, and oh goodness. So suddenly Luke comes back. You remember the photographer, Luke? He was dating B. They broke up after he kissed Ella. Yeah, that happened. He's back, but he's a designer, which is odd because he doesn't actually know how to sew. Kinda how to design. No sewing knowledge. There are lots of safety pins. Lots of safety pins, which I totally used to try and fix clothes when I was in like high school. Yeah, I was really good at safety pinning things back together. I was awesome. Don't believe me. I can sew now a little bit. Anyway, so no one knows where Ella is. They still can't find her. Drew is trying to fix the program. And then she's like, really? Maybe the viewers can help us figure out who Mirror Mirror is. They have to have an idea. So in an attempt to like fix everything, after a reveal from Gus where he was like, the only time anyone's ever nice is when they're on camera, Drew was like, oh my gosh, that's how we'll work it. We'll just make sure everyone's on camera all the time. So MsLabelled turns into a live stream of the designer studio, which is really cool, but kind of stressful because Drew's like, oh my god, live, oh, PR nightmare. Well, while everyone is on screen live all the time, Anna and Drew are like, okay, we're gonna like poll the audience and have them help us figure out who Mirror Mirror is. And the fans of MsLabelled all give their like ideas. They give a general like vibe of who they think Mirror Mirror is, and there's a huge confrontation scene about halfway through the season, and yeah, Drew's like, no, we should not do this. But then Andy, who's been in a lot of trouble with the fans, with B, wants to redeem himself and is like, I'm going to reveal the villain. It's Gus. Bwahaha. Except it's not Gus. Oh no, it's not. It's totally Percy. Yeah, Papa Percy is a mustache twirling, rhyming villain. Yeah, no, he's apparently been working for this company called Easy Entertainment, that's run by Reggie, who is, I mean, as a boss, she's like awesome. Like, I want to be like, she's super, super evil, because she is pretty evil, but she also runs like a really important company. So I'm like, evil, evil, evil actions. But she's like a boss woman, so kudos to bossiness, but not so much to the sleazy behavior that's going on. Though I would totally watch Real House Pets of New York, in case anyone on any of those networks. I know which network it is. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Those ones with the reel and the thing. Yeah, I would watch that. Just saying. So that gets revealed, and it turns out that Label has actually been bought by Easy Entertainment and is now Labels. Yeah, with a Z, just like tacked on the end. So Labels wants to take over the entire program, and they're gonna like turn it into a huge reality show, and Percy is going to be in charge, which makes him B's boss, which freaks B out. B is already having problems. I mean, poor B. Like, she's misquoting Shakespeare, she has to deal with Luke, just all the drama. There's a lot of drama. I feel bad for B. So that's going on. But on camera, Percy tries to keep acting like Papa Percy because they're all supposed to act like this is totally normal. But what's crazy, in like a cool way, sort of, is Janice has like worked her way into the Easy like group. So Easy Entertainment makes her the head of like, she's like the person of MsLabelled. Ms. They had a Z and turn it into MZ labeled, so Ms. Labeled. I know, the Z's are weird. Good weird in a like, what kind of way? Anyway, so Janice is now like their like golden child, and they want like the audience to love her, which is cool because I love Janice. Because she's just cool. I just like Janice. But they found a way to like isolate her from all the other designers. So like she thinks Andy thinks she's beneath him. So like they're fighting. He wound up doing this grand like moment of silence gesture, which sort of bombs, and so much stuff happens where I'm like, oh no. There's almost a cockroach eating challenge, which is really creepy, and like there's other design challenges which are cool. Like there's a design challenge early on that Anna wins, or Anna should win, but she doesn't because the audience likes Janice more than her, and that's all kinds of crazy. Although I would wear that cape, I'm just saying, even though Anna's dress was gorgeous. So beyond Easy taking over, Drew is freaking out because everything is crazy. The head of Label left. Ella has been seen wearing Anna's dress, her like fancy dress, in public, and it's gotten tons of good press, but no one knows where Ella is. Then it turns out that the contracts are crazy, and if the designers try and leave, they like can't keep anything. They're doomed. Their collections belong to Easy and all of this stuff. So if they leave the program and don't stick around to shoot more episodes, because it turns out they're in like year-long contracts, which is awful. They hate the show. Anna wants to leave. Gus is miserable, and he still doesn't know where Ella is, and he's totally in love with her. Then Percy is being super, super creepy. I mean, just all the bad decisions. He thinks that he's going to be made super in charge, and it turns out Easy was playing him. Oh, Reggie. Oh, the evil. She's so evil. She was playing him because the program was still going to be theirs no matter what he did, which is so sketchy. Then Anna gets with B, which is actually great because they're pretty cute together. B-Nana is adorable. So that happens. It's just all kinds of crazy. Ella finally reappears and announces that she's actually been working with the head of Label, and they're in New York. They're like working on their own stuff. She thinks that the program, all the designers should just go. They should leave. That with all of them together, they can make it on their own. But Drew has to lead them because she's like, Drew, you've actually managed to get them to work together. You need to keep going. So we get to the Christmas episode, which is the final episode, and there's been all of this drama, all of this crazy, we know the designers are trapped in nutso contracts. Ella wants them all to leave. She's trying so hard, but she couldn't contact them because of the label contracts, and so rough. And then Gus disappears, but it turns out that Gus is with Ella, which is amazing. And so finally, all the designers are like, we're gonna go. We're just gonna go. Even though Anna totally won the contest, but she still would have been trapped in her crazy, crazy contract and would have had to film more episodes of MsLabelled. Yeah, the Z. I'm just gonna draw the Z out like it's evil Z sounds. Are Z's supposed to be evil? Is that a thing? Sorry, that's so random. I'm kind of filming this video really late at night. I'm a little tired. So they stage a crazy walkout. There's nothing that Easy Entertainment can do because if they just leave, that's it. And Percy actually wants to go with them because he realizes he works for like the Death Star of entertainment companies. So he goes with all of them. The ending is great. I'm so happy and so excited. This season of MsLabelled with the S was sponsored by Tetley tea, so like the whole time I really wanted tea. I had iced tea, not the same as fancy Tetley tea with drawstring bags, which I'm totally still thinking about. Now I just really want tea. Very good work on the sponsorship there. I approve. Anyway, so that is the second season of MsLabelled. I'm sure I left some stuff out, but if you want to know all of it, you should just go watch it because it's amazing. Seriously, it's like Devil Wears Prada meets reality show craziness plus Housewives? Yeah, sure, that works, right? KindaTV also dropped and is dropping a bunch of extra content this week. So earlier this week, they showed or uploaded the Damsels in Distress student video that is honestly amazing. It was so good. I'm going to watch it a few more times just because it's like 5 minutes long. It's not crazy long, but it's so good. I'll actually be talking about it later this week in my Fangirl Freakouts video, so you should keep an eye out. This is a very KindaTV heavy week over here. Then I'm actually going to be doing another My Kinda Recaps on my normal day, Saturday, that is going to be all about the show Lenny. Yes, on Friday, KindaTV is dropping a Korean drama-inspired web series, like 5 episodes, and it'll drop at 5:30 on Friday, and I'm going to watch all of them and do a season recap, kind of like I did for Sudden Master. If you haven't seen my Sudden Master recap, you should check it out. Richard Young, who plays Percy in MsLabelled, was part of that, so you should definitely check it out. I haven't recapped any of Haunted or Hoax yet, but that show stars the actress who plays Janice, Sydney Condress, I think is her last name. I keep screwing it up in my head and like inverting letters. So she's in that. So is Natasha Negovanlis. So definitely check out Haunted or Hoax. It is Haunted or Hoax. It is not on KindaTV, but it is still a really good show. So there are some suggestions for you. Keep an eye out for more of my KindaTV inspired recaps and freakouts this week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me, please subscribe to my channel. You can also find me on Twitter at CluffNotes, on my blog, cluffnotes.wordpress.com. I write for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com. I run their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP, and I post recipes on the iZombieSportGroup site, iZombieSportGroup.com. Bye, guys.